This blind brick build is from a brand called MOC. This is the first time I do a kit from this brand. The kit is advertised as having 337 bricks, which is slightly more than a similarly sized Speed Champions model. The model is kind of a rare car, but from a popular enthusiast brand. I was looking forward to building this model because from the pics, they managed to capture the front of the car with high fidelity. The rear actually looked like a famous car from another brand from that country, but if you squint, you can make out the intended car. The usual problem with knockoff brick sets is that the plastic is cheap and the bricks are flexible, and generally the models don't fit together as you'd expect from a brand like Lego. In this case, this is some of the highest quality bricks I've seen. The issue is that this leads to the bricks being overly stiff and requiring way too much effort to put together. It wasn't common to be putting a brick in place and having to apply so much pressure that the model crumbled apart in my hand. This led to numerous issues while building. An overriding issue though, and this is simply unacceptable, is that there was a missing piece. There was a post that was held in place at the rear of the car, and part of the taillights would have to be clipped onto it. No part, no taillights on that side. Unbelievable, and a first for me from one of these cheaper kits. The other major hurdle with this car is the fragility of the nose piece. You've probably seen some of these kits on Banggood or AliExpress, and these companies can do a tremendous job getting a near standard set of bricks to accomplish really complex car shapes. The sacrifice for this is these extremely creative and oftentimes sketchy ways of mounting assemblies at the front or the rear. In the case of this car, the lower front clip was held on at each side by just 2 stud posts. And once you built the sloping part of the hood that goes over the front clip, there was no way to secure that lower clip back on without a major disassemble. In the end, I just gave up and let it hang like it just came from the junkyard. Another issue was with a post piece that creates the famous grille for this brand. I can't be sure if this is something I missed or if the manufacturer put one of the wrong parts in. I was sure I missed something early on and was really beating myself up about it. But upon further reflection, I'm not going to rule it out that the kit did not have the correct part to start. The result is a hideous kidney grille. I was tempted to take the car apart and try to find the piece that I might have inadvertently swapped, but after the ordeal with the front end, I just couldn't bring myself to care. In the end, it's too bad. This is a really gorgeous car in real life, and having a solid model would be pretty unique. It's a shame that the beautiful red wine leather interior went to waste, but ended up making this classic BMW look just about as bad as new BMWs. I was not impressed with MOC, and I will definitely avoid this brand in the future.